blue sky. Woo. So you know who I've become with this whole new mindset and all the trials and everything that I've had to endure and still endure? Well, I've become the guy that doesn't, how do I say this? I don't sit and let people around me just complain or make excuses about problems or situations that they could fix or change themselves. I'm done. Like, I am so done enabling people who don't want their problems fixed. They just want to keep reliving their same cycle and complaining and making excuses. And you know what? That's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous if 5 or 10 years have passed and you're still depressed, you're still miserable, you're still having the same issues at work, the same issues here or there. It's honestly ridiculous, because I just don't have time for that. Like, I honestly don't have time for that anymore in my life. And I've realized that you don't have to get rid of people like that. You can still have friends or family that are like that. You just don't have to entertain it. For example, you don't have to sit there for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes listening to people and their problems that you know they could fix. You could be like, you know what? Look, you know how to fix your problem, okay? So I'm not going to sit here and listen to it when you know how to fix it. And if you don't know how to fix it, well, I can help you fix it. So if you don't want to fix it yourself and you don't want my help to help you fix it, then I'm not going to sit here and listen to it anymore. I'll listen for 5 minutes because you want someone to vent to, which is great. You need someone to talk to and get it off your shoulder, great. But once it turns into more than just simply talking or venting just to release some pressure, no, I'm not gonna let you sit here. You want to gossip about your coworkers, you want to complain and how they don't do anything, when in reality, well, there's a lot of stuff that you don't do. No, my friends, not anymore. Not anymore. Take control of your life. Stop sitting around and saying, oh me, oh my. Start taking control of your life. And you know what? If that sounds harsh, well, boy, I don't know where you've been, but life, I would rather be told the truth and the reality of how life is than to just give you cupcakes until the day that you die. Because that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, buddy. It's ridiculous. Come on, guys. Come on, girls. Now, if you are peaceful and you work hard and you try hard and you're just living your life, you want to vent here and there, that's one thing. But if you have the same problem week after week, month after month, and what's even worse, year after year, okay, come on now. Something's got to change. And maybe you need this video to kick you in the butt, because you got to change it. Stop the depression. Stop the anxiety. Stop the constant circle, the merry-go-round that seems to never end. Stop. When are you going to stop it? And you could say, oh, yeah, but this person I'm dating, this person I'm married to, my coworkers, my boss, my mom, my dad, my in-laws. You're what? Stop. They don't control your mind. They don't control your heart, your soul. What, you can't be happy in the fire? Oh, but they started the fire. What, you can't be happy? Don't you live in your own mind? Like, can't you take control of yourself? You have to be dictated by other people that are negative, or other people that are depressed, or other people that are mean. you can't, you know, a lot of people will say, I hate my job. The work's not that bad. It's the coworkers. Okay, distance yourself from coworkers. And if you can't, and you're around complainers, here's a great thing that you should learn. Coworkers often stop complaining when you stop giving them your ear. That's gonna hurt some people. Let me say it again for the people in the back row. Coworkers often stop complaining when you stop giving them your ear. If they know that you're rooted in logic and rooted in Christ and rooted in, you're not just gonna sit there and listen to them gossip. Oftentimes, they probably gossip to you because you probably gossip with them or back or with somebody else. People don't want to hear that, do they? People don't want to hear that, do they? No, they don't. People don't like that. The same person you're complaining about, the same person you're gossiping about, the same person that you say you can't stand working with, a lot of times, that's the same person that you're standing listening to their gossip. You're gossiping with them. Or maybe you're not gossiping with them, but you're listening, you're shaking your head, you give them a smile, you give them your ear. Maybe you don't even give them a smile. Maybe you frown, maybe you shake your head in disappointment. You're still there, you're still hearing it. Remove yourself, and if you can't, ignore it. You're telling me you can't ignore what someone says? Please, husbands have been ignoring wives, and wives have been ignoring husbands since Adam and Eve. Come on, guys. This is your life. This is honestly and seriously your life. I've said in other videos, once you hit the area, the place that I'm at, you've realized the green grass isn't behind me, in front of me, to the left or to the right or above me. Well, actually, it technically is above me or below me. But for this video, the green grass is in your head and in your heart. Okay? The green grass is in your head and in your soul. All right? So that job that you hate so bad because of your coworkers, stop feeding anything that's negative. Find the positive people at your job, and if there are none, be the positive person, because chances are if you have no positive coworkers, well then maybe you should be the light. Ever thought about that? Evil coworkers, non-Christian coworkers, gossiping coworkers don't normally like the coworker that is happy, that is preachy, that is of Christ. And you know what happens when people normally don't like you? Eventually they stop talking to you. They stop being around you. Oh, here's gonna hurt some people. This is gonna hurt some people. A lot of people don't like to be alone. That's gonna hurt some people. A lot of people would rather listen to gossip or be around negative people versus being alone. And you know what? If you can't get comfortable with being alone, if you can't get comfortable, it's getting hot. It's getting hot. If you can't be comfortable with being alone, then you're always going to keep repeating cycles that are caused by other people. Let me say that again. If you can't be comfortable with being alone, then you're always going to be burned and repeat cycles that are caused by other people. Because let me tell you something. Other people are oftentimes the reason for your depression, your anxiety. Someone mistreats you here. Someone mistreats you there. You had expectations of somebody and they just couldn't live up to it. Even if it's justified. My husband mistreats me. My wife mistreats me. But you know what? If you got the green grass mindset that I've come up with, the green grass mindset, which is the green grass in here and the green grass on your soul, and you got Jesus Christ in your heart, what? What fire is going to kill you? None. So you might get hurt. You might get a little burnt. Well, you know what? I like my chicken crispy. Smothered in some barbecue and crispy. I can have some I could have some wings right now. Whew. Guys, girls, this is your chance to take control of your life. This is your opportunity. Oh, but my husband this. Oh, but my wife this. Your husband, your wife what? They're inside your head and control your thoughts and your actions? Well, I'm pretty sure we nailed Jesus Christ, Jesus the Christ, on the cross. And he still said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they're doing. Or for they know not what they do. It depends on the translation. And you're telling me you can't forgive your husband, your wife? Doesn't mean you have to go down the road they're on. I mean, come on. If you know my story, I think you'd understand a little bit. Because I'm not just speaking out of my you-know-what. I'm speaking from experience. Come on, guys. Come on, girls. Excuses, let's throw them away. Let's water our own grass, which is in here and in here. You can spend the rest of your life married to a miserable man or a miserable woman. But if you believe in Jesus Christ, don't you believe that he's going to bless you somehow if you are honestly living for him? If you dedicate your life to trying to be better and do better, don't you think he's going to reward you someday, somewhere? Because if you don't, then who do you follow? What God do you believe in? Because my God, and there's a drone. There is a drone up there. Ha! Someone flying a drone. Anyway, my God can do anything, can give anything. My God can fix anything. My God can keep you from dying in the fire. My God can save you in the furnace, the lion's den. My God can save you in battle. There it goes again. I don't know if you can see, it's pretty small. My God can do anything. And that's why he's given me the green grass mindset. It's something that I came up with. It's not something I've heard from anyone before. Obviously, we've all heard the greener grass theory, where we think the grass is greener on the other side, but if you water your own grass, it could be green too. Well, I think everyone just got it wrong. I don't think the green grass is in your mind and in your soul. Because only you allow other people to kill your grass. And I hate to say that, and I've been through some living hell. And I still am going to say it. Only you can kill your own grass. Because nobody else controls your mind, controls your heart, controls your soul. They can influence you. But then I'd argue, why are you being influenced by someone negative? Why are you being influenced by the darkness? You don't think Jesus was around negative people? You don't think Jesus? We all know. Then why didn't he change? Why didn't his grass die? I mean, you don't think he knew about Judas? Well, I think you and I both know the truth. And that didn't kill Jesus' grass. So, what are you going to do?